Gemini. Damn. 10 of Wands. Taurus had the 10 of Wands coming out in the part 2 version. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy here as well, which is your opposite. Similar to Aries reading, I feel like this is someone that feels like burdened. Like it's kind of like you have given back someone's problems, given, you know, them, like you're giving back someone else's problems here. Like, so they can no longer project it on you or make you deal with whatever problems that they have. They got to carry their own cross is the vibe. They got to learn their own lessons is the vibe. Yeah, we have the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Knight of Wands, fire. I think I just mentioned Aries, right? Could be doing a Leo. Leo's here, Aries, and I mentioned Sagittarius. So someone has all fire signs. This is also giving me an energy where you may be with the Strength card. Like a lot of you have already witnessed your strength. Okay, in Aries energy. This could even be mental strength. Yeah. And it's forcing someone... That geese is going crazy. I don't know. It's forcing someone to... I don't know. I don't like challenge you, but it's... I don't think that's... I don't know. I love horses, but if a horse comes up against a lion, I don't know if that horse would win. Anyway. Or you've already gone through the challenge, the test, the trials and tribulations. And so you can see a knight, an in and out individual from miles and trials away, okay? You already know a knight, you know, when you see them, right? Or before they even come galloping along with this horse. And yet again, them coming up, a horse coming up against a lion, I don't think the horse would win. I don't. I've seen lions on the Discovery Channel go up against elephants, okay? You know, a lion has no woes about coming for an elephant. I really think your energy will crush this night. In fact, you may be crushing a lot of people. All right? You've just been through too much. You've been through too much. Especially in relationships. Like, 3 of Swords. Yeah, you've been through too much. 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands. And here's your strength. Sorry, I sneezed. Bless me. Yeah, man, you've been through a lot, Gemini. You're not really an emotional sign, but you got other things going on in your chart here. You've been through a lot. That's all I can say. And you're too strong, okay? You're too strong. You're too wise. You got the eagle here. You have a higher perception mentally. Physically, you're strong, or just mentally strong. Take to each his own. Somebody gallop in here with their game. Knight of Wands got game, strategy. So to me, this is mental. You have mental strength. It doesn't, there's no, it's just not gonna work. We have the Sun card here as well. More Leo energy. This to me is kind of giving like self-love as well. And again, what is this Knight of Wands doing? I feel like this is an invasion. All right. Like, why are you here? To me, this is like giving yourself validation. Like, you don't need anything from anyone. Like, especially after the readings I have done. And here comes this Knight. All right. We have at the bottom. Yeah, look. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. And here's the King of Wands. 3 of Wands coming around the mountain. He be coming around the mountain. He has no intentions of settling down. You see the Sun card has a baby there. Right? That's your energy. But here this Knight come in thinking that they're going to come around the mountain and try to appear like a king to your castle here. 10 of Wands energy, but it's still reversed. 10 of Pentacles reverse. They have no intentions of like committing, settling down, or anything like that. This is really a Knight disguised as a king, trying to match your energy or trying to dominate you. Because again, this king has a lion, their damn self, and your energy is coming out as a lion, a lioness, whatever. This to me is like someone who's trying to physically dominate you, but you're mentally strong. So they try to come in physically to like I don't know, dominate you. I don't know what that, like, how that can happen if you're mentally strong. Or that's what this person or these people are figuring out. They can't come in and dominate you because you're mentally strong. Okay? The mind is the most powerful thing we all have. Doesn't matter how strong someone tries to appear or how good they look. That's kind of what it's boiling down to, because the King of Wands looks good, right? King of Wands with Knight of Wands energy. This is a lot of sex drive, right? Stamina. But if someone's mentally strong, they had to build themselves up, give themselves the attention, the energy. They had to transform. They had to go through trials and tribulations. They have been hurt and wounded because of this Knight of Wands energy, trying to masquerade themselves as a King of Wands, man or woman. You can't just come in looking all good and shit, thinking that that's going to be Trey Songz drop your drawers, Mr. Steal Your Girl energy. It's not going to happen. And then you went through all of this for a motherfucker who doesn't even want to commit. Yeah, sure, a lot of people fall for this dumb shit. They do, absolutely. But according to the readings I have done so far, some of you are not in that space anymore. It doesn't work for you. It doesn't work on you. It doesn't work on you. It's still working on others for sure. Doesn't matter the age. Doesn't matter how old these people are. They're still immature mentally. And we saw that in Aries energy. You are not one of them. All this passion, all this heat, all this sex. All this lust. This is someone trying to open your legs here or drop the drawers to come in like they're some king or a queen, right? They can put it on you. And then they go back into Knight energy. They're out the moment they get what they want. There's no commitment here. You're looking good, smelling good with the Sun card. It's almost like your energy is blinding or people can't see what's behind it. They're only seeing how good you look, how good you smell. You know, this could even be someone who like has a baby kink. Oh, I want children. I'm gonna put a baby in you. Or I want babies. Give me your babies. La 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 la. But they have no intentions of sticking around if that so happened. Quick. This is someone who's quick to get an abortion. Quick to get a Plan B pill for you. And it's like your looks blind people. Like your looks, people can't see past that. But if they were able to see past it, if they got some sunglasses for that ass, they would see behind this good looking, good smelling energy you got going. You've been through the ringer. You've been hurt. You've been fucking hurt by this behavior before. Now, I can't tell if you're falling for the okie doke, but I'm just going based off of the readings I have done so far. Y'all ain't falling for the okie doke. You've been there, done that. Get somebody else to do it. Some people been hurt from this energy and they just keep replaying the same BS. They keep, oh, okay, didn't work out with them. Let me go to the next one. Still do the same shit. Get hurt again. Go back to the same one. Others, you got hurt one too many times. 10 of Wands energy, you're done. Okay, get somebody else to do it. I've retired. I'm out the game. You're not here to commit, all right? You're just here for a good time, not a long time. A lot of Leo energy up in this here. So that's letting me know collectively on the minds of others, Gemini energy, this is what's on their mind. Sex, good looking, being risky, playing games. If they double down, someone gets pregnant, right? If they double down, they're out. 10 of Pentacles reverse. They are not sticking around. This is earthy energy, settle down energy, and it's all this fire. Fire and earth don't really mix. You know, this is single motherhood all the way. Single fatherhood all the way here. People will take it that far. For some of you, you may not. I don't know at the moment. I can't tell. I cannot tell at the moment. But again, I'm trying to give some people the benefit of the doubt. The readings that I have done so far, I repeat, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know if this is just talking about single families, single mothers, single fathers, and this is why they are where they're at because of how they think. That could be what this reading is talking about. Because of how people think, Gemini energy, they end up hurting their own feelings. Virgo being ruled by Chiron, ruling triggers, pain, traumas, fears. 3 of Swords is here. Because of how people think, it's all about sex, lust, how good they look, la 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 la. They lack mental strength. Therefore, they lack mental or physical discipline. We got a lot of single mothers and fathers here because of the way they think, Gemini energy. That may be actually what this is talking about. No shade or judgment, but if you are honest with yourself, if you're watching this and you are a single mother or single father yourself, how did that happen? Like, let's be real. How'd that happen? Because of something like this, right? The passion, the sex, somebody looking good, smelling good, sounding good, huh? The drama, the danger. That deep stroke, right? That wet punani. How did that happen? How are you single mother or father? How? I'm not coming at none of y'all. I ain't judging none of y'all. You know, I'm adopted. My mom, biological mom, I'm one of 14 children. I'm one of 14 children, and we all have different dads. All 14 of us have different dads. So I'm not judging any of you or coming at any of your necks, because to judge you and to come at your neck, I'll be having to come at my biological mom, and I'm not doing that, right? I love my mom. All right. So this is just real. This is some real shit. Saturn and Pisces, this is some real shit. How are you a single mom or single dad? Because of the thoughts, the way you think. That's just what it is. All this heat, fire, passion, but nothing is stable. Somebody, King of Wands, looking good. Ooh. Legs open, 3 of Wands. Look at that. The pearl is in that's the pearl. That's the pearl up in there. You letting them come in with the, hitting the pearl. And now you hurt. Now you got to carry the weight on your own, 10 of Wands. Now you got to be strong. You have no choice. Now you a single mom, but the kid is the world, you love your kid, whatever the case is, right? It don't work out. You don't get the stability from this man and or woman. And then you let another night come on around in. Let's try it. Let's see if another man or woman will do right. And they don't. And then you go through the same cycle all over again. You may not have multiple children over and over and over again. You might. There's a lot of people with multiple baby mamas and baby daddies. But if that's not the case, you got pregnant 1 or 2 times, 1 and done, 1 and 2 done, you know, you're still letting people come through with the come through and having access to that pearl, and they still ain't committing. Y'all mad. All right, look, won't leave your husband for them. Somebody's mad they won't leave their husband or wife. So here's a knight coming on through. Or you're mad somebody won't be a husband or a wife to you. Won't step it up. Won't be like Tara from Love and Hip Hop, doing it for the kids. They won't do it for the kids. They won't commit to you for the kids. Hey, yo, this is facts. This is absolute facts. There's some people having kids to force somebody to commit, and then they end up hurting their damn self with their thinking, Gemini energy. And then they end up having to carry the burden, carry the cross all by their damn self. And then they keep allowing people to come through with the come through Knight of Wands energy, hitting that and then dipping. There's still no commitment. All right. They're mad that you got differences in life goals here. So this may apply to the ones I've been picking up on who's just making different choices for themselves. Going back to Aries energy, making different choices. They have learned their lesson, Taurus energy. So you may have people who are mad because your life is different. I think I did a Why Are They Mad recently, and I said that a lot of people are mad that you don't relate to them, and they're mad that they can't relate to you. A lot of people who are mad because they got themselves trapped up somehow. That's what I said in the reading. And they're mad that you are out here scotch-free. A lot of people mad at the choices that they have made in their lives. And they're mad that you don't make those same choices. I said this very recently, and it's coming out in this energy, and it all derives back to the mind, Gemini energy, the mind. And a lot of the way that people think, Gemini energy, again, Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. Virgo, that piece of Virgo is what's hurting a lot of people. People are triggering and hurting their damn self. Or allowing people to come around the mountain to hurt them. And then they want to play the victim. But nobody told you to open your legs and drop them drawers with no condom. Nobody put a gun to your head. You know what I'm saying? So you got people here who are mad that they're dealing with baby mama, baby daddies that won't leave. Or they're dealing with husbands and wives that won't leave for this baby or whatever. You know, this weird shit. I'm sorry. It's just weird shit. And, you know, they're mad that you don't relate to them and they can't relate to you here. Y'all got different life goals, different life choices. Someone's mad they can't make you come. So this is what's on the minds of people here. They worried about coming. I don't know. Someone's mad that you found out they're insecure. So you have a lot of men and or women mad because of the decisions that you have made. When they come around you or come across you, you make them insecure. You make them mad. People watching this may be mad. Again, this is me. My sun and my Mercury is in Gemini in the 8th house. I'm definitely going to make you mad. The shit that I say out of my mouth is going to trigger you, 8th house energy. But is it the lie? Please tell me where the lie is. Oh, you can't because my comments are off. Damn. You can't. Somebody's mad. It says jailbird, or like I said, people are trapped up in shit. They're trapped up in shit. Why? Because of the decisions that they have made. They are trapped in some shit. All right. They're also mad you prefer an open relationship. So again, that open relationship is a lack of accountability. Okay. So you got people here who are mad. It's like an energy. If you want to be with somebody, you'll be with them, but there's no strings attached here. Right? And these people are in relationships with strings attached. And a lot of these strings that are attached, it feels like a jail sentence, jailbird energy. They're not happy about it. It may even be, it's a little interesting because I feel like a lot of these people may have had these open relationships, situationships, and ended up getting someone pregnant or getting pregnant. And now they feel like they're trapped. Feels like what they can't make you come. It feels like a high, chasing a high. You know, you'll never get that same feeling with your first high. It don't matter how good the weed is. Don't matter how good, whatever you take, okay? I don't know what the fuck. Anything harder, hardcore, I don't know. But as far as the weed, I will never, ever, ever, ever get the same high as my first high. That's kind of what I'm getting with someone's mad you can't make them come. It's like someone chases sex, okay, to kind of get that same feeling they got, I don't know, when, you know, they're cherry popped or their first nut, you know, like they keep chasing, trying to get that same euphoric feeling, you know. I don't know, man. Listen, somebody's mad they're playing dumb or playing dumb. Somebody's mad that they be playing dumb, but again, Saturn is in Pisces. Yeah, all that dumb shit, that's over with, okay? Harsh reality check. All right, the shit that I'm saying is the harsh reality check. It's some, I know I'm saying some triggering shit, but is there a lie here? Is there a lie? Where's the lie?